If you're an introvert over 40 and the thought of you starting a YouTube channel makes you want to just go and crawl under a blanket, you're not alone. I was terrified to show my face. I didn't like the sound of my voice. I didn't like my body language on camera. I constantly asked myself, who am I to do this? What do I have special? There's nothing special about me. Because let me tell you, introverts like us, we can do a tremendous job at YouTube. There are a lot of introverted YouTubers that are very successful. However, we might have to do it in our own way. And in this video, I'll go over a few things that we could do to make the journey easier. So let's be real for a minute. YouTube isn't easy. It certainly isn't for everyone, but if you want it bad enough, you can do it if you set your mind to it. But I must say, the idea of being seen, the idea of being judged, are they gonna like me? Are they going to make fun of me? Are they going to think I'm worth it? Are they going to judge me or even misunderstand me? All of that is enough to stand in your way and keep you from starting YouTube forever. As introverts, we are natural overthinkers. We like deep conversations because we like to have true, authentic connections. We don't like to feel like we're shouting into a void. As introverts, we also need our quiet time, our me time, like daily. This is how we recharge. So we don't necessarily like to be the center of attention. But at the same time, me, as an introvert, I also felt like I had a lot that I needed to say and to share. And maybe this is why for the past few years I've had the deep urge to start creating. Where on YouTube, because YouTube is the platform where I could actually connect with others. It's easier to form a community because when you do short form content, you have 30 seconds, you have a minute, 3 minutes, in some cases up to 3 minutes to connect with someone or to try to connect with someone. So it makes it harder. People might need to watch 10 of your videos before they might start getting a feel of you. And if they do, this is why on YouTube it's easier to create that community and it's easier to find your tribe because people get to know you better through long form content. And let me tell you something, YouTube isn't just for the loud, the bubbly, the extroverted. It's not just for outgoing people. So here are 5 beginner-friendly tips that will help you start off your journey on YouTube, especially if you're an introvert. My first tip, and my least favorite, but that's just me. You can always start with faceless content. Just like I did a couple years ago, because I was too scared to start YouTube and show my face, I went for faceless. Now that didn't work out for me. But hey, if you're able to create videos and do some editing, or you have a good budget to pay other people to do it for you, then go for it. There are a lot of faceless YouTube channels that have made it big, that get a lot of subscribers, a lot of views, and ultimately make money. So if you know your niche or something that interests you, that you would like to do content around, start a faceless YouTube channel. There are a lot of YouTube videos that explain step by step how to start your faceless YouTube channel, how to monetize it, or how to create content, how to grow. So if you're interested in that, make sure to do your research and be prepared for what is required of you before you actually start your faceless channel. But don't take forever, maybe a month max. Do the research and then just go for it. Tip number 2, you could batch record. When you're recording your videos, I was doing that the first couple of months, but lately I haven't been able to do that. But you could record more than one video at the same time, depending on how long it takes you. Might be a little harder at the beginning because it's going to take longer to film yourself, but eventually you could organize yourself in a way where you could film maybe just once a week or maybe once every 2 weeks, depending on how many videos per week you want to post. But when you batch record, then it gives you so much time throughout the week to work on your videos, to edit them and post them. It'll just make your life easier because as introverts, we don't want to be on camera all the time. We're not always in the mood for that. So if you batch record, this way you pick one day, and please don't depend on just your energy and your mood because these are not dependable, but you can pick one day in the week, every week, the best day that suits you, and you tell yourself, I'm going to record 2 videos today, and then I'll edit them throughout the week and I'll post them, or 3 videos, or 1, I don't know, depending again on the frequency that you want to be posting your videos. This will avoid burnout and the consistent pressure of having to put yourself in front of the camera. Now, this next tip is a little maybe controversial, or should I say subjective. Some people say script your videos. Other people say don't script your videos. I know there are a lot of YouTubers who have a prompter where they read the script off of it while they're filming themselves or when they do voiceovers. I don't do that. I haven't done that yet. And a lot of people think that this will make you look robotic. I wouldn't know because I didn't try it, like I said, but I do prepare my scripts ahead of time and I try to stick to them. Because I tried creating videos without scripts because there are people who tell you don't script because you're going to be too robotic. Just create your outline, but just the main points and expand on that on your video. I tried doing that, but that doesn't work too well for me. I'm a very structured person. I like discipline. I tried to film a couple of videos without scripts. I don't do that well, and I tend to make them very short because I go off topic a little bit because I get too deep into things. Let's say I'm talking about something, I'm going to get too deep that I start giving examples and then I start going on and on. I get into too much detail, and that could be distracting or it could be boring for viewers. They're going to lose track of your point. It could be confusing. So for me, that doesn't work. Some people can do it. That's why I say it's contradictive or subjective because you got to try both ways. Try with a script, try without a script. But if you have a script, you don't have to go word for word by that script. Put in your own expressions, your own personality in the script because you want it to be natural. You want it to flow naturally as if you're actually having a conversation with someone. Tip number 4, and this is something that scares a lot of YouTubers or a lot of content creators before they even start. They're worried about what people might say. They're worried about the comments that they're going to get, negative comments. And negative comments can be extra hard, especially when you're starting off. You're looking for motivation, you feed off on likes and views and viewers' positive comments. It doesn't take too much to hurt your feelings and to discourage you and to make you crawl back into your shell and make you feel like, what am I doing? What was I even thinking? Forget it. I'm not made for that. But here's the thing. I'm not going to tell you to turn off your comments because especially when you're first starting off, you need engagement. Comments are engagement. When you post your video, if you start getting comments, and the sooner that you get comments, the better it is for your engagement. Every single comment counts as an engagement. So even those negative comments, even sometimes in some controversial videos, you might have people in your comments arguing together, depending on the kind of content that you plan on posting. But even negative comments are engagement. So I haven't had negative comments yet, luckily, but that's because I haven't gone viral yet. I haven't had a video that has gotten tons of views because the more views you're going to get, the more potential there is to have negative comments. So for me, the best thing to do would be reading those negative comments, putting even a heart on them and saying thank you for watching or saying thank you for engaging. Or you could thank them for the constructive criticism. The more engagement you have, the more your video is going to get pushed out. So, you know what? All engagement is good. Like they say, all attention is good. Even negative attention sometimes serves you well. So, but this is a very personal thing. This is what I would do because at the end of the day, I don't care. I don't know those people. They don't even know me in real life. Try to use every single comment to your advantage, thinking of it or remembering that it is at the end of the day engagement, and that's going to help you to push your video out there. The one thing you could do though, and that won't necessarily hurt your engagement as much, is that you could filter your comments. You have an option in YouTube to put certain words and block those words. I wouldn't want curse words on my channel and even in the comments. If I block those words, then no one will be able to comment that because even if they did, it won't show. So that's one thing you could do. Right now, I don't feel the need for it because, like I said, I'm not getting negative comments, thank the Lord. It's something that I might consider in the future if I feel like I need to do it. Number 5 is to create a safe, quiet corner where you film your videos. It doesn't even have to be a closed room with a door or anything. As long as you know this is your corner, this is where your equipment is. If you could keep maybe your tripod there, maybe the lights if you're going to use lights, maybe if you could pick up a corner that's aesthetically nice in your house or that doesn't have clutter, make sure there's no clutter behind you. But most of all, it should be a corner or a place, a spot where you're comfortable physically and mentally and where you feel good sitting there, because that's going to influence your performance on video. Make it practical, make it comfortable, make it easy so that every time you want to film, everything is there. You're not wasting time looking for another corner. Make the space feel like you, and that is going to give you more comfort, and therefore it's going to make filming easier. Now that I've given you my 5 tips, I want to talk about something super important that if you don't have that, you can't do anything. Don't even bother starting or thinking about creating any content online. Make sure to watch the next video to find out what is that one thing that you absolutely need to start and succeed with YouTube. This is Christy. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate you, every single one of you, and I'll see you on the next one.